Today, it's a good matchup in the AFC South between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's a good matchup in the AFC South between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On first down, Lawrence. And his first look is incomplete. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. Finding space at the 40. Look at the big man rumble. Inside the 20. Touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. Second down at 6 now from the 42. Lawrence now to throw after that last run. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. Going for it, here's ETN. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. These two teams, they met in Houston earlier in the season with the Texans coming out on top. So a win here in Houston would give them the season sweep. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he's going to get this down near the 25. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Fourth down, here's Lawrence. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This ball complete, it's ETN on the crossing route. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Trevor Lawrence, a touchdown run there from a yard out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he returns this to the 22. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Texans. Rondale Moore, 78 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Jared Wilson.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. But that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room since day one. They've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And there's nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about, to get to the playoffs in the NFL, you have to have a team that's constructed.
There he goes, left side. Past the 20. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 61 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Lawrence on the sneak, and he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another 2nd and goal. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Trevor Lawrence with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On play action, Cousins. He's going to look deep for more. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that one covering an even 63 yards in the air. They'll let Robinson try and run. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them? Great tendency. You can go play action and go for the big shot.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
Ready, set.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Now Lawrence. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. The Jaguars on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. They'll run with ETN. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. That's to his running back, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And his throw here's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk from 8 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he finds Howard complete. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll drop this one off with ETN. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Now Lawrence on 1st down. ETN bringing in another one. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. They'll run with ETN. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Lawrence on the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Trevor Lawrence on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Cousins' throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A first down throw for Cousins. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Andre Cisco. And the Jags will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. The 40. The 20. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. Cousins will try and throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Lawrence now to throw after that last run. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. 2nd and goal from the 1. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence keeping it himself from a yard out as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And the Jags grab it, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
From the 22, Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another grab. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down. Here's Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Kirk, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jaguars are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it.
He's got a man, complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. First.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. On the move to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. He's going to look deep for more. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Jaguars are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
This ball complete. It's ETN on the crossing route. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember,
and the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Extra point try now for Patterson. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football.
He's got a man, complete.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Slot man moves right. First down. Here's Cousins. Then his pass is intercepted for the fourth time. They try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
We go!
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Hey, C6. Hey, check. Go.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete.